So, I've got a confession. There are some retro classics I'm only now catching up on. And one of the biggest gaps in my backlog has been Parasite Eve. Horror fans have praised it for years, but I honestly knew next to nothing about it until I finally dove in, binge watching deep dive content from creators like Avalanche Reviews, Ecdysis, and Carcinogen SDA over the past year. From the wild creature transformations, to the hybrid combat system, to that unforgettable soundtrack. I get it now. I fully understand why this game sits on such a high pedestal. And once I fell down that rabbit hole, I started noticing a wave of upcoming titles clearly inspired by this bio-horror classic, including today's game, Parasite Mutant. The full release is still listed as coming soon, but the demo has been live since early 2026, which means it's finally time for me to jump in. So let's explore this bio-horror RPG together. Static noise. The transport aircraft crashed, the pilot is KIA, and communications have been cut off, as well as self-check, minor skin abrasions. Nothing serious. Grade C mission, retrieve data bank, continuing mission. Progress saved, okay. Nova's basic control. So main character's name is Nova, who, by the way, looks quite similar to a lead character in a very specific game I mentioned in the introduction. Hold left joystick to run. Hold right, what's that, RB? Right bumper? At the same time to walk. You can only walk out of combat. Okay, approach interactable objects with A. I will say, I love it, the cyberpunk tones that I'm seeing here. And honestly, even though we've seen so many games over the past few years that have gone toward the anime style, this looks really good. Especially if you can make it dark and gritty, because usually we see it so vibrant, like Genshin Impact or something like that, or Ni no Kuni. And it's not to say those games aren't good or that art style didn't work for those games, of course, but when you see too much of something, you start to dislike it in a way, or want to get away from it a bit and take a break from it. I guess maybe you could say too much of a good thing, depending on, your views on the art style. But overall, like, seeing this, it's really nice. The lighting looks great. The rain looks really good. A nanite syringe that makes minor repairs to cybernetic implants. Okay, so clearly we have implants. So we're naturally running. Ah, okay, yep, it was right bumper to walk. That's actually interesting. You're always running unless you want to hit right bumper. Cool. I'm down for that. Most of the time I'm running around anyway, so having that as the go-to works for me. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. That is an interesting looking creature. That is actually pretty cool looking. So we have ATC, or Active Time Chain. The ATC gauge will accumulate continuously in battle. Upon reaching stage 1, you can use a melee weapon attack by pressing X, or use a ranged weapon attack by pressing Y. Upon reaching stage 2, you can use an item or skill by pressing LT. To interact, when your attack locks onto an enemy, you can press the D-pad to switch targets. Okay, this is very new to me, so I'm going to be not great with this. Okay, so our ATC builds up, and then we can attack again. And then it builds up again. Okay, so we just tap melee once, and then we get the chain system going. And then LT, we could say use item, EP skill, or equipment. Oh, okay, so we have a minor heal, and then we have N cannon. To the face, okay. Cool, yeah, this is gonna take me a little bit, because I've been playing so many turn-based games recently, as well as so many live-action, just spam attacks games recently, that like, this is an interesting combat system because it really sits nicely in between those two worlds. Press Y to enter the main menu and change equipment. Here we go. Swap. Okay, so we have firearm, we have our melee. Here, though, we're picking up the firearm, the P320X1. Alright, so now we have the Resonance Blade and the P320X1. Is this really a grade C mission? Okay, so clearly they're on specific missions and they deal with these mutants. Okay, we have objectives, retrieve 14B205 databank. We have our skills, the N cannon, and minor heal. Equipment. Our items, we have a small med injector, a nanite syringe that makes minor repairs to cybernetic implants. Yep, pick that up. And then files and notes from the tutorial. Cool, okay. Easy enough. The map, okay, well, the map is pretty direct. Also, it's really interesting because the camera is a mixture of dynamic and then classically fixed. So you kind of get this really interesting hybrid feel. And actually, if you're looking for nostalgia, by the way, if you go into display, there is actually a retro aesthetic rendering and a CRT filter. So replicate the scanline display aesthetics of the 1990s and replicate the retro 3D aesthetics from the 2000s. So that's pretty cool as well. I will say that things that are virtually done aren't quite the same as it being classic, but still cool. Neat to have the option. Oh boy, okay, so we're gonna shoot you, but you're out of range. You're both out of range? Holy cow. This is a ranged weapon with terrible range. Okay. So we're gonna do shoot. Oh, watch out for your AO. Oh. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, not enough EP. Okay. Here we go. I'm trying to figure out the whole scheduling system in the battle chain. And then act now. Oh, I didn't shoot. That was weird. Oh, I gotta watch out for that. Okay. So we're gonna shoot. Oh, there we go. Maybe it was melee that it was trying to do originally. So shoot. And then let's do... There we go. You're down. Let's do a... Oh, we can't do minor heal either. We need 35. We're at 32, of course. Okay, so equipment. We have that. Item. Let's do the small med injector. You know, something about things erupting from someone's stomach is just... blah. Okay, so currently we can only schedule 2 actions. Ow. Also, creep. I don't know what you were trying to go for with your tongue there, but no thank you. Nice, okay. So we have hemostatic spray. We have small EP injector, small med injector. Definitely want that EP injector. Max HP has gone up. Max EP has gone up. Yeah, like I mentioned in the intro too, I've never played a game like this. I've done a lot of homework on it now, reviewing it and looking at the history of it and the original source material and watching people play it. So trying to get this battle chain system down is really cool, but I am going to be a little rough around the edges on it. But it is making sense now. Cool. Perfect, perfect. I really like the music as well. Fight. Oh boy, what the heck are you? We're just gonna stare at each other? Oh, no, no. No, thank you. Yeah, I think the one thing that kind of trips me up is that you hit Y or X to bring up this sort of system. Then you hit Y or X to start scheduling. It almost feels like in my brain that it should be like a third button. Like hit this button and then hit X to schedule melee or Y to schedule shoot. I will get over it though. I will learn this. I'm gonna get edumacated. Alright, so let's go ahead and act now. Get capped. Get swiped. I'm watching out for your beam. Ooh, no. Oh, a light show. Okay, cool. Thanks. So you are so far a very ranged attacker. Oh, never mind. As I say that. Don't you back away from me. Alright, got a little bit of ammo there. I don't know if any of you watch anime. I watch it on and off. I really do have an appreciation for it, but I just happen to love games more, so I fall into playing a lot more games than I do watching anime. But I will say that this game visually gives me vibes of like Psycho Pass, which if you haven't seen that, check it out. It's very good. After 6 months away, I came home and only then realized I'd left the electricity bill unpaid. The hallway lights don't even turn on. All the way back, I kept bracing myself. That bag of meat in the fridge should have rotted into a puddle of nauseating sludge. One whiff when I opened the door and I'd pass out. But when I pulled the fridge open, there was still a bite of cold inside. A bite of cold inside. Uh-huh. Okay. The meat was blackened and rancid, dotted with tiny white specks of mold. Of course it was inedible, but it hadn't melted. No seeped juice, no soft collapse, just a hard lump curled in its bag, as if time itself had been pickled. Stranger still, the plastic bulged in one small spot, pressed to the meat's outline, rising and falling slowly. Oh, that's... No, 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 no. If your food is so bad that it's breathing... walk away. Even better, run away. I stared for too long before I realized there was no wind in the kitchen, yet the fridge made a faint tap-tap like someone rapping with a fingernail. I shut the fridge door. My palms were drenched. The power that went out was this house. I don't know why, but it felt like something else never stopped. Okay. I feel like potentially this is being translated. It could very well be translated by AI. I can't say one way or the other. But it does seem like it's being translated into English. Oh, okay, so that we can go over there. Is there anything over here? Uh-oh. Oh, no! It was a trap! Oh, crap, that's right. I've got to attack. I'm looking at the enemies, 'cause I'm just like, oh, they look cool. Oh, this is bad. Also, I'm so used to having a dodge button, but we don't have one. You just have to run. Oh, you know what? Actually, EP skill, minor heal. Thank you. Nope. Get out of here. Stop it. Get my ATC meter up. Don't you dare. Oh, you jerk. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was tricky, though. Try to surprise you with the melee unit and the range unit. Ooh, actually, hold on. We can run in there. What's over here? I'm curious. Oh, no. Are we gonna... Yeah, crap. Well, looks like we're farming. Nope, can't leave. Oh, you jerk. How? Okay. Yeah, the enemies just have so much more mobility than you do. No, don't you hug me like you know me. I am not that kind of cybernetic lady. Oh, okay, that actually has short range. I didn't realize that. So I'll have to fight them again. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. I want to know what's over here. Transfer the plus point of one equipment to another. The equipment will be consumed in the process. Okay. So, not something that we can really use right now, but eventually. Ooh, okay. So they only will respawn whenever you leave the area and then come back. Okay, cool. I was like, man, if I have to fight them once again. These creatures are very cool looking. Where are you going? Nice. All right. actually nice. It's like a pretty simple effect, more or less, but I like how they dissolve, if you will. And it's nice because it just clears out the space. Less that your PC has to try to load in and everything. Elevator out of service. Of course. Of course. Bought $2 massive bucks to get here, but you know, hey, whatever. 9mm ammo. Alright. Submachine guns. Give me one of those. Where's that at? Give me the submachine gun. I wonder, can I go through the window, maybe? Oh! Okay, then. Well, cool. I actually was not expecting that. Oh, it's a good thing I got that tool before continuing on. Plus, enhance the accuracy of a weapon. The +1. So this must be the plus point they're talking about. And you can add it to one weapon, you can use that tool, which will get consumed, and move it to another weapon if you so choose to. So let's see, it is plus 0.235 point? I mean, maybe. At least that's what I'm guessing, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. So how... That's the menu. I'm like forgetting how to get to the inventory now. There we go. Okay, so equipment, swap. No, not swap. We want to do... Is it tune-up or upgrade? Select the equipment to inject plus points into. Okay. Huh, interesting. Okay. Let's try upgrade. Ah, here we go. Okay. So we could increase our range if we wanted to. We have 235 plus points. So we could plus the attack as well, I guess? Mike's... I guess I can't do a plus yet? Question mark? Armor, no armor. Yeah, I don't know where that accuracy item went, unless it's under items. Let's see. Okay, it is. Enhance the accuracy of a weapon. Are you sure you want to use... Yes. Ah, here we go. Okay. I thought you'd have to go to the item and then say, okay, install this modification or whatever. No, you go to the modification and then add it to the weapon. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Please use security keycard. Alright, duly noted. We should be able to go there. Iron gate locked. Security keycard, okay. So the keycard should lift that door, or open that door. This one might open this one? Yeah, potentially. Alright, inside we go. April 13, 1:24 a.m. Last week, our captain suddenly ordered us to steal the whole block. Our security clearance as security guards was lowered, and we can only move around the courtyard. The main entrance to the block has been completely sealed shut. We're not allowed to ask any questions. We can only follow orders, but recently Ben has been acting suspiciously. He must be planning something. I wonder if I should report this to the captain. Ben. What's in the diary? Security key card. Opens the main entrance to the courtyard. File section, okay. Boom. Mike's diary. The meat in the fridge. That's so weird. Hello? Housekeeping. Got any goodies for me? This paper. Over the past week, multiple hospitals have received a large number of suspected psychiatric cases. Patients first report their head swelling, followed by intensely vivid tactile hallucinations, as if ants are crawling all over them, gnawing at skin and muscle. Many scratch it till their skin splits and bleeds, and still can't stop, their eyes fixed as though chased by something unseen. Doctors say the presentation resembles drug withdrawal, yet screenings and histories point to the same conclusion. None of the patients have ever used drugs. The City Health Bureau has launched a joint investigation and has not announced a suspected trigger. Zhongdao's neon still burns as usual. Only some whisper that what truly glows may be the invisible ant colony beneath the skin. Ugh. That sounds absolutely horrifying, honestly. Ammo for pistols and some machine guns. Okay. You are a bioscanner? Ah, you're a save point. Okay. That's cool looking. Like that seems to be a bit different. Not like your usual journals and typewriters, you know? Enhance the attack of a weapon. Ooh, I might do that for the melee, actually. Broken. Completely borked. Oh, hey. Ben, the man, the myth, the legend. So he was mentioned in that diary. I wouldn't really call it a diary, but I mean, I guess, yeah. Let's go to files. Ben has been acting suspiciously. He must be planning something. We need a number, some sort of passcode, but I don't see anything in that note that would give us an idea of that. I don't see anything that we can interact with around here that would give us more details. Actually, how's our health looking? Not great. Nope, not great at all. On item. Well, that's better. That is a bit better. Topical medicine to stop bleeding rapidly. Oh, okay. Good to know on that. Attack 1, Resonance Blade. There we go. Sweet. So we have a decent amount of ammo. We've got at least one more heal. Plus the self-heal we can do. Need to prepare before I head out. I don't have a good feeling about this. I need to prepare before I head out. What do you need me to do? I mean, I guess you want me to get into that computer. So now it's time to run around and hit A everywhere until we figure this out. No? Man, I'm doing all the classics here. Maybe there's something still in that other room? Saw the newspaper. No notes or messages directly from Ben. Missing cat? No! We must find him at all costs. Damn the mutants. We must save Mr. Fluffernutter. Can we interact with the box? No. Huh. I need to prepare. I don't have a good feeling about this. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's look at our notes again here. Files. Over the week. People are itching, feel like ants, blah. Hate it. Last week, our captain suddenly ordered us to seal the whole block. The main entrance to the block has been completely sealed shut. We're not allowed to ask any questions. We can only follow orders, but recently Ben has been acting suspiciously. Is he the meat in the fridge guy? You must be the meat in the fridge guy. Huh. Oh, are we good now? Oh, boy. Mr. Fluffernutter, is that you? Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, thank you, Fountain. Well, clearly this is why they put this fountain here, which, thank you, devs. Your beautiful people don't ever change. Oh, boy. Okay. Cool looking thing. The attacks are pretty neat. Okay, bye. Let's do end cannon. Hadouken! Nice. So save room, surveillance room. Destructible object, okay. Event. Document. Okay. Ah, hello, my friend. We meet once again. Hey, stop it. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay, so this took us back to where we came from, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but we did miss the document. Night brief. At first it was just a warning shared everywhere. Don't drink untreated water. Some said a glowing bug would settle at the bottom of your cup, like tiny specks of starlight swimming in the water. Oh, that sounds beautiful and deep. And also absolutely disgusting and terrifying. That day, bottled water was wiped clean from supermarket shelves. But in the second week, the story began to mutate. Ha! People who'd never drunk untreated water went down too. Their heads felt swollen, stuffed with cotton. Beneath their skin, something crawled, countless fine legs walking along the nerves. People turned to suspect airborne transmission, and mass filter cartridges and window sealing tape became the new talismans. Okay. More unsettling still, infection showed up even in ICU wards. Layer upon layer of disinfection, positive pressure, filtration. No dust mote should have made it in, yet people still seized in their beds, went blank-eyed, then tore at themselves as if trying to dig something out from inside. Nurses said that after they clawed their skin open, strange growths appeared along the wound edges. Thread-thin, faintly luminous under the light. Oh. Officials are still tracing the source, but on the streets, the rumor has already changed. Maybe what spreads was never water nor air. That description, though, it's just like, oh. I could picture it, and it's just like, mm-mm. Alright, let's check our map real quick. Oh yeah, let's go down to the destructible object. Oh, somehow we already passed it. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's right here. Ah, there we go. The boxes. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. They just looked so natural and fit right in. So we need to get into Ben's computer, I feel like. But maybe that's a later thing? Cheap and lightweight civilian-grade tactical vest. You know what? I'm not going to look down on that. Gib. Is it... Let's see, equipment, swap. There we go. Skill. Okay, so I can't do a minor heal right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, we have 6 EP injectors, so let's just pop one of those. Perfect. Do we want to go inside the building? Do we want to go over here? So much to look at. Oh boy, okay, well... Definitely not getting a lottery ticket after this. Oh, trying to loop around and dodge him, but did not work in my favor. Hello? Housekeeping. It's like a locker room, I guess? Reliable and durable. Well, it's been sitting in the toilet for who knows how long, but hey. Let's go with it. Small med injector. Nice. I'll take another heal. We're going to swap out, I think, the firearm. Let's see here. Okay, interesting. So we're getting less hit, but it's the same range, the same RDS, but we're doing more attack. Alright, well, let's try it out. Hello, hello. Sodium chloride eye drops, used for lubricating eyes and relieve dry eye symptoms. Wow. Oh, there's a body here. Hi, sorry, I was so busy looting. Blue hair, severe stomach rupture, open eyes. The toxin seems to have slowed the rate of decay. There's a file in his hand? To all security personnel, due to a virus infection affecting our department's computer system this week... that's not the only virus infection. Strengthen the security of our system to ensure data integrity. All security terminals' password be defaulted to 788965. Excellent. Well, there we go. There is our code. And then next page over. Change your personal password immediately upon logging in for the first time. Of course, Ben didn't. If you notice any unusual logins or missing files, please report to the duty supervisor immediately. We apologize for any inconvenience. Okay. Oh no! It was a trap! Maybe this is HR. No! Don't you grab me! No! God! You poisoned me. You absolute menace. Item. Well, that's for bleeding. Oh, there's the serum. Nope, we're shooting you. Oh, 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 oh. Suddenly a bullet hell. I was not expecting that. Nice, alright. Man, it feels so weird not having some sort of dodge roll. It's just so ingrained in me after years of gaming very specific kinds of games. But I'm liking this, though. This is really cool. Ooh, do we want to keep going down, or do we want to try to go in that building now? Right, let's try going into the building real quick. I'm having a tough time trying to figure out what is progress and what is just bonus, you know? Alright, adios. 1 damage. What? Nice. Bullet. Apply directly to the forehead. Doors made from Aegis reinforced glass. Not even a resonance blade can cut through it. Well, now we know. All right. Ooh, actually, those are boxes we might be able to break for goodies. Oh, menu. Corpse with blue hair. Yet we got that. Oh, you know what? I don't think I got the document. I don't see anything that says destructible here, but let me just verify. Oh, yeah, the camera won't even change over. Okay, fine. Oh, wait, no, I did get the document. From the blue-haired, right? Or, no, because they said the document was on the other side. God bless it. Oh, nice little jump. Why are you like this? Well, we're getting a fair amount of EP injectors, so... Yeah, it says documents in the back. Also, real quick... Well, our health isn't horrible. Maybe I'll wait. Let's see. Ah, it's right here on the wall. The city government issued a notice today urging all residents to remain in home isolation and declared Zhongdao under total lockdown. No one is allowed to leave. At dusk, the city lights blinked out one by one, leaving only patrol cars moving along the roads. Loudspeakers replayed the same sentence: "Please do not panic, stay indoors and await further notice." Some stood behind their windows watching the river. The bridge is still there, but it's no longer an exit, like a massive black dragon sprawled across the water. In a city that has learned to doubt water and air, what unsettles people most is ironically that line: "Please do not panic." Well, even though we're not getting a lot of direct story on our main protagonist here, as well as like how she ended up in the situation she did and what is her main objective, we are getting history of the world, of the environment that we're in, which is really nice. If it was lacking that, I'd be a little concerned, like, okay, I mean, cool, we're running around smacking stuff with a sword, but where's the meat and potatoes? And I like that. I like that they're giving us the lore of the city, I guess. Okay, so we have that passcode for the computer. We need to go back there. We have a locked locker that we can eventually get if we can find the right passcode there. Neutralizes toxin. Thank you. I'm clearly going to need it. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find like a note that might list that locker code. I just gotta, you know, rub my body across every surface imaginable. So, there's that. Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's that. Okay. I don't know if that was something extra or the same thing. Let's see. Anything here? Transfer the plus point. Cool. Got another tool. Can't even kick the vending machine. Energy breakthroughs decide the rungs of civilization. A compute revolution decides the speed of creation. Medical innovation decides the measure of life. Gravity cross, changing how humans live in the future. Okay. Alright, we'll have to come back to this. Box with combination lock, yep. Corpse of blue hair, research. Alright, let's go back to the surveillance room, go to the computer. Okay, and I believe it was 7 something. Let's see. 7 8 8 9 6 5. Nice. Game. Oh, lame. Also lame. Oh, here we go. Sarah Waters. Honey, I fixed your phone. I couldn't help but smile when I saw the selfie we took at the rooftop last week. The photo of you hugging me is just too sweet. I really love your blue hair. I've asked your colleague to put your phone in the security office locker room. The code is 357. Remember to pick it up after work. Oh, okay. So he was the blue-haired body in the bathroom. That was Ben, the person people were like, he's acting weird. Hold on. Did I say 375? Why do I do this to myself? I'm like, okay, I got it. And then I start talking about something like, oh, and this thing, that's cool. And then... Yep, or 357. There we go. Man, those conspiracy theorists were right. Everything connects together. Ooh, nice. Hit multiple enemies on that. Ole! Okay, 357. Okay, let's walk up to it all serious-like. I'm here for business. Aw, they even charged it for them. That's so nice. Look at that. Oh, actually, let's see. Files, objective, item. Okay, well, we have his phone now. Can't seem to interact with it, so it might be for something later. Ooh, document. Let's see. The city government issued an evacuation notice this morning. After completing quarantine screening, residents may proceed to off-island isolation sites for observation. Anyone found infected during screening will not be allowed to leave. At the harbor, white tents have been hastily erected. The line moves like a silent snake, slowly swallowing, slowly releasing. The people in white coats holding instruments will decide whether you get to see the far side of the river. More telling still, GC is almost empty. Someone saw their convoy last night driving toward the inside of the cordon. Temporary passes stuck to the windows, like people who got the answers early. And those left behind stand in the wind and waiting for an inspection and waiting for a verdict. Okay. I love the music. It doesn't pull you away from the action and what's happening in front of you, but definitely adds on really nicely. Builds up some tension, some mystery. Nope, no interactions here. Nothing with the... Oh, hey! There's a forklift. Without forklift key, it won't start. Ah, okay. So we need to find a key. Fantastic. Okay, let me look at your body again, Ben. Oh, okay. Here we go. (37°C for 3 seconds? Unlock success. Okay, here we go. Sarah, Ben, the emergency exits are also sealed. Is there another way out? Ben, and it's Ben, there's a 60 by 60 ventilation duct in the hallway 2 floors down, the safety exit on the western side of the research building's lobby. I've loosened the screws so you can easily remove the grill and enter the air duct. Sarah, but the internal structure is so complex, I'll get lost inside. Ben, don't worry. I have marked the way. Just follow the red arrows and you'll be fine. There's a grill at the end of the way. Open it and you will reach the maintenance shaft area D4. I'll wait for you there. Then we'll exit through the maintenance hatch to the B2 commercial district. Sarah, but there's so many people here. Can we really escape? Ben, that's why we need to escape in the middle of the night. That's an abandoned maintenance shaft. I've placed a wooden plank on it and used a forklift to cover it. Oh, there we go. Okay, see you in 1 hour. I'll wait for you. Sarah, be careful. Found a key in the clothing pocket. There we go. Okay, so clearly there was more about that body. Now, does that exclamation point disappear? Oh, it does. Okay, so that's good to know. So if there's an exclamation point and you visited something there already, you probably should revisit it. Like, for instance, I didn't actually look at the fallen soldier, but there's clearly something here. This must be the place. Look at her. She's just so multifaceted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let me pause real quick, and I'm going to run to the fallen soldier and see what that is all about. Okay, I'm almost there, but I noticed there's a supply box here. I don't know if that's been here the whole time. I'm sure it has been, and I just completely missed it. But, good to know. And then the soldier is up here, right? Yes, okay. We can't interact with this person. Okay, yeah, there is a little bit of like a glow on things you can interact with. The crew are long dead and the transport ship is completely wrecked. Ammo! Alright, well there we go. And then of course, yep, it cleared out. Okay, so good to know. Alright, I am going to run my happy self all the way back to where we were. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. Only had one delay, which was I had to meet with some bugs about an extermination. Time to go down and see what's going on down here. Ooh. The sudden change in sound effect, I was like, oh. Anything over here? Oh yeah, that's right. He did say follow the red arrows. Okay. But I guess in this case, we're doing the reversal here. What is over here? Ooh, another chest, but also potentially a fight. Yep. I was gonna say, this gives me like arena vibes. Oh, hi. Oh, you are big. I was like, where am I? I'm like, oh, I am behind this monstrous thing. This absolute abomination. Yeesh. Okay, well, I'm glad I critted. Holy crap, what are you? Oh, I don't like any of this. No, don't you dodge. No, bad. You know what? Let's use an item. EP injector, and then EP skill. No. Still not seeing it? Hold on. Give it a moment. Ow! Yeah, you hurt. EP skill. There we go. Okay. Jerk. Oh, good thing I healed before jumping into battle. I healed actually just after the bugs. Antitoxin. Ooh, hey. You know what? Let's check health. Okay, it's fine. You know, funny enough, it's at where it was before I healed. You gotta love it. So, by the way, this video is going to go a little bit longer because I'm having a really good time and I want to make sure to show as much of this demo off to you as possible. And if you want to check it out for yourself, the link is in the description section of this video. Oh god, another one of these things? Wait, where is it? Oh! Oh, there's... Oh boy, okay. Oh, you absolute... Where are you going? I was trying to target the biggin, but okay. You know, they're big, but they're not that bad. Like, they hit hard, but they don't have a lot of HP. Nope. All right, there we go. Ugh, bugs. Why'd it have to be bugs? Yep, HP's okay. Nope, nothing on the map. Let's go. I haven't gone mad, but that's not a good thing. Clarity is just another form of torture. Ooh. Alright, alright. The island is sealed. This room feels like a jar with the lid screwed on. Sometimes you can hear something wet crawling outside. Anson and Newt couldn't hold out. They scratched until their nails flipped back, until flesh turned inside out, as if they could pry the thing from under their skin. Then they went still. I thought it was finally over until their bodies stuck together, like two blobs of hot wax melting into one, edges clinging, stretching into strings. And then that lump stood up. It didn't walk, it crawled, at a wrong, unnatural angle. I deadbolted the door and plated it with steel. How the heck did you do that, my dude? The stored food is gone, hunger drums in my stomach forcing me toward the door, but all I have to do is close my eyes and I see them, how they fused. Sarah didn't come, she's a researcher. Maybe the company took her away long ago. I hope she's alright. Maybe she's already off the island, sipping hot coffee, forgetting me. Should I go out and look for food? I can't hold on much longer. Okay, so that's why his body was in that bathroom, I guess. So, a fair amount of time has actually passed by through the story of Ben that we're discovering. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, but what's over here? Oh, well... Oh, no. Okay, a little more than nothing. Ooh, dodge. Heck yes. I do like that if you explore somewhere, there tends to be something of value. You know, something that gives you value for looking around and adventuring around. That's really cool. So, nope, item. That's right. Dodge +1, yes, and LD1. Nothing in the trash. Yep, can't break any of that down. Hold on. What is... Hey, there we go. Check your corners. Oh, no. Oh! What the StarCraft are you? Actually, you look like a ninja meets a xenomorph. Oh, this is bad. You have a dash attack, don't you? Or a flip attack. Oh, okay. And a ground pound. Lovely. I love it. It's great. When I say I love it, it's great, I mean I hate it. Oh, this dude hits so hard. Oh, and you have acid spray. That's fantastic for you. I'm so happy. No, don't you go in that corner. No, bad. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, game, come on. Oh, I need 2 attack. My bad. 50 EP, but 2 attack. Oh, oh, ow. Okay. How am I out of range? Okay, well, you get staggered by bullets, so that's good. Oh, boy. Ow. Item, small injector. Item, EP injector. No, thank you. I'm super curious on how much health you have. Oh, I don't like you. I do like that gunshots do stagger you, though. I am a fan of that. Let's try melee on you. Okay, they stagger you as well. I'll take that. So I don't really want to be in a direct line with you, because a lot of your attacks are dashes into me, basically. Yep, then that. Okay. And then I do end cannon again. God, this dude got hit for 84, 84, and then I think 93. What's that? Oh, I don't like any of this. Okay, you buffed and debuffed yourself. Oh, great. It's a bullet hell. Oh, that's bad. Okay. All the pain. Sir, you need to stop. This is not a Wendy's. Or a Waffle House, for that matter. Let's see here. Item. Small med injector. Yeah, you stare at that wall. Long and hard, huh? Ooh, I hit him for 130. You tanky so-and-so. Oh, man. That cone. Nice. All right. So 2 slashes, 3 end cannons, and like 4 to 6 shots. Uh-oh. Dang. Dang, son. Oh, well. Your wires are showing. You know, what's weird is that drone having arms freaks me out more than the creature we just fought. Completing the demo. Nice. Playtime 80 minutes and 7 seconds. So you get a fair amount from this demo. It's interesting because I've heard reviews where people are like, oh, it doesn't give enough story. And I'm like, but the whole point is that it wants to tease you. Really, though, it does give you a fair amount of lore about what the people are going through in this city and what the people are going through who are changing into these creatures. And I think that's plenty, on top of getting an idea of the combat and the different types of enemies and their attacks and how you interact with different elements of the environment as well and where to look for things. Like, I think all that really comes together quite nicely here. And it's a fair amount of gameplay, honestly, with a pretty interesting, end fight that doesn't quite conclude. It again teases you to want more, which is really neat. And we did unlock some things. I don't know if that is something that isn't actually in the demo, or if we go and say continue. Let's just load this up and see. There we go. So, equipment, appearance. Black nightgown, white blouse and jeans. Okay, so there are a lot of different cosmetics. That's cool. French braid, long hair. Change the hair color. Accessories, which aren't in the demo yet. Or I should say not in the demo, but will be in the final game. Right, that's cool. I like where this is going so far, and I'm super intrigued to see what this is going to be like on release. But like I said, play it for yourself. The link is in the description section of the video. But take care of yourselves and each other, and I look forward to hanging out with you in the next video.